What's up, everyone? I just wanted to give an introduction to the podcast that I'm wanting to start. Always been fascinated with politics. I'm always conversing with people, but I just want to get like a bigger look on things. So I've always had the question, like the way our country operates. Like this isn't how it was supposed to be, was it? I mean, it's pure chaos. It's exhausting, all the stuff you see in the media and stuff like that. So just a little bit of background about me. um, 39 years old, my husband, I have 4 kids. um, I'm a veteran, served 6 years in the Air Force. And I took an oath when I joined the military, to uphold and defend the Constitution. And at the time I didn't really understand what that meant. I wasn't very educated on the Constitution, but my intent and my purpose was pure, even though I didn't even know what that meant. But so, um, just a little introduction. You, in the media, you always see like this person is defending democracy, or this person is protecting democracy. So I think the question we need to ask ourselves is what a democracy is are we a democracy? And the simple answer is absolutely not. We're a constitutional republic, is what our founding fathers created when they brought this country together. So they actually warned us against democracy, of their very own words. And we'll dive deeper into that, into some of the segments that we do. Um, so, into that, I started diving deeper into what the Constitution was, the Bill of Rights, and then I started getting further into actually letters from the founding fathers, um, the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers, and just the history of our country. Um, and I've never been a real history buff. I didn't like it in high school, but the older I got, the more I became fascinated with it, and the more eye-opening it is because of the warnings that they gave us. And those warnings, all most if not all of those warnings that they warned us about, is what we're living in today. So the purpose of this podcast is to look back, open up some of those conversations that they had, some of the debates that they had, what the intent and purpose of the Constitution was, and what they founded everything on. um, and I just want to dive deeper into that stuff. And I don't claim to be an expert. I'm not an expert at all. I'm passionate about it, and I'd like to bring awareness and some information to everyone so that we can learn together. We can have some conversation. Um, but I would like to focus on the intention and the purpose and the structure of how the government was actually supposed to work, and then compare it to with what we're living in today. And I think it really matters because the founders said that the people understanding how things work, their involvement, was absolutely crucial, because liberty and freedom, it didn't it didn't exercise itself on its own. It needed the people. And that's how a constitutional republic works, because the people are the government. That's who's supposed to have their checks and balances. We all know that the government has grown substantially. Our debt is incredible. Um, so that's why I'm creating this podcast, just to dive into history, to learn with you, to have some conversation with you. And my goal is to just break it down simply so it's easy to understand. No modern interpretation. Show the original design. Um, we'll cover a lot of material. We'll cover it slowly and just get your input on everything, and we can have some conversation about it. So I just wanted to introduce the podcast, myself, and we'll move on from there. I'm excited about some of the stuff that we'll cover and excited to hear from you guys. Thank you.